So I'm definitely not playing it for you, but I just played my Cipher verse for your dudes.
It was dope.
They were pretty impressed, I think. But I'm not letting you hear it because I don't trust you. I'm gonna be real with you. We've been doing this podcast for over a year. I don't trust you.
What? Don't trust what?
You and your brain. If I played the verse for you, I have a very, very strong hunch that you would immediately communicate my bars to everybody in the song that you speak to. So I'm not gonna let you hear the verse yet.
I don't give a about your honky tonk music.
You would if you heard it.
I wouldn't give a about it.
This is the hardest diss track to rock Southern California since.
Nigga, you from New Hampshire.
Since Not Like Us. And really, I feel like its effect is going to be far more big.
You're from New Hampshire. You don't even count, bro. Like,
I know. And how embarrassed are you? A white boy came to your city and made the greatest rap song.
No, you did that in Hollywood.
Hollywood.
I'm not from Hollywood.
We didn't go to Hollywood.
You did?
No, Studio City.
I'm not from Studio
That's
City.
where our studio's at.
I'm not from Studio City.
Right. So you only claim you are a little neck of the woods.
I'm from Pacoima.
I'm just trying to prepare you.
What do you mean by you don't trust me, bro? The kind of shit is that?
Okay, when I first finished cutting my verse and I had it on my phone and I was trying to think of like who I wanted to send it to. And to put it in perspective, I didn't even send it to the No Jumper group chat. Individuals. Sent it to a couple people, like 3 people that I really trust.
You're not going to leak a little part? You should. I mean, whenever it's going up on DSPs?
We're just doing YouTube right now, but we should probably do the paperwork to get it on DSPs as well.
I mean, that's just put it through your TuneCore account.
I don't have one of those. I don't know.
It take them 5 minutes, bro.
Okay, but then I have to get the arrangements with the beat makers and all the rappers.
Easy.
There's 5 rappers on it.
Well, who are they from here?
Me, Brick, Sus, Flacco, and Lush.
5 of y'all, right?
Yeah.
Give everybody they publishing. Rowdy Rebel.
Will you come do the intro?
Yeah, I do the intro.
You said via text the other day, I am not a rapper. I'm not coming. You don't have to rap. All you have to do is your DJ Khaled thing. You bounce back and forth. Give me 30 seconds of you bouncing back and forth with a lot of energy. Yell into the camera, say, we got Adam, we got Lush, we got Flacco, Fat, Flacco. You just hype it up.
I need to hear the hook, though.
No hook.
Or just running?
Did I diss a lot of ops? Yes.
All right.
Did I wade into gang territory? No, it's all pretty surface level.
I can do the intro.
But then you got to come to the video. Saturday afternoon at Melrose.
This Saturday?
Yes.
I guess so. I ain't tripping.
Okay. Well, we have a studio session tomorrow to finish the mixing, and a couple of people are redoing a couple of bars. But then Saturday afternoon, we're recording it. Depends on how long it takes to edit. I'm going to guess, maybe 3-4 days, however long it takes. It's going to rock and shock the nation. I'm just saying, man.
Okay. I'm not going to be. Is Sharp on it?
Didn't want to be on it.
No?
I won't specify why.
What do you mean? Did he tell you why?
We had a conversation.
The people in podcast land, the fans want to know why.
Understand, I am no longer a podcaster. I am now an artist. So I have to trickle out information. I have to be rare. I have to create scarcity. It's like I can't just give them everything and just explain like, oh, this person wasn't on this for this reason.
You're not an artist. You're an entertainer.
You're familiar with Playboy?
You do podcasts?
Playboy Cardi. Mysterious, dark. I'm going to start painting my nails. Might get a butt plug. Listen, I'm not around. I'm doing a totally different thing now. I'm not a podcaster. I'm an artist.
You're an entertainer.
I do it all. I'm a rapper.
Well, I got you with shit. These rap numbers ain't been shit lately, so.
That's what they say. What's up with that?
I don't know. I seen you comment on some, your guy. Where's he from, the Bay? Guy you always talk about.
J-Bo.
Yeah, J-Bo.
You see that?
He got some alphabets in front of his name. What is it?
EBK J-Bo.
EBK. So he's everybody killer. Is that what that means?
Probably originally, but like his hood is EBK, or his crew within his hood is EBK. So it's not like some people are EBK just because they have beef with everybody. His crew is EBK.
So his crew is like standalone. It still means everybody killer.
Yeah, originally. But it's not like, there's some people who are EBK that it's like literally.
What city is he from?
Stockton.
Is that the one that gets into it with the other guy that was here?
Bands, the Mexican Crip.
No, the brother we had from Stockton.
Haiti Baby, yes.
They get into it?
Yes.
All right, cool.
When his brother died, Haiti Baby was having a little ticker tape parade on his Instagram.
I remember we talked about it.
Yeah, it was dark. Stockton's a wild place.
Yeah, it's been going up.
EBK Young Jock, one of the other top EBK rappers, allegedly got in a shootout in North Hollywood, right over there. I happened to take a different ride home, and I could tell something's up. This yellow tape everywhere. It was like 10 cops. I'm like, what the f is this?
Wait, is he in jail?
I don't even know if they got him or anything.
Well, why the f are you saying his name?
There's a bunch of YouTube videos saying that it was him.
Oh, okay.
I don't actually know if it was him. But either way, I mean, if it's wrong, it's still good for his image. Because, you know, he got robbed on Fig. So he probably needs a look like that.
What'd they take from him?
Some jewelry, I guess.
Oh, caught him lacking.
You know, well, I won't say his name, but LA rapper tried to sell me the video, and I said no, and he was extremely mad at me.
Crip or Blood?
Blood. You want to know who? Bleep this. Slow, buddy.
Why you got to mention name, bro?
Because you ever see the where he's hyping him up?
Why would he do that?
Try to sell me it? I don't know. He
really
probably thinks I was born yesterday.
That ain't like him. He know better.
I don't know. He unfollowed me, I think, because I didn't want to buy the video.
What do you want? 10,000?
He should have asked for $40 if he wanted to.
That's the magic number. 10,000. Yo, was you at Crip Mac's?
Yeah. I went.
I thought I heard you talking in the background.
Yeah, no, I made a YouTube vlog. I think I got like 180K right now of me going there, hanging out with his mom, his grandma, his baby. China Mac, nowhere to be found. He was in Vietnam, hiding out from the law.
Well, you know how that go. I did a part 1 on the Crip Mac thing, so I'm going to run part 2 probably tomorrow.
What's part 1?
Well, part 1 is everybody was hearing this 10-year thing. You know, Ghost Gun.
You missed out. You didn't hear my verse.
No, I didn't hear that shit. Let me hear that shit.
I can't do it right now. I'll play it for you after. I premiered it for those other dudes.
Ghost Gun, and he had prior convictions and felonies. So when we heard the 33 months, it just sounded suspicious. But I've never done Fed time. I know about the Feds. I got people on my clubhouse floor who's been to the Feds. So I called one of the homies. He did like 262 months. A little over 21 years.
For the same charge?
No, he was a paperwork reader.
Okay.
So I just kind of broke it down to him what it was and the different elements of it. And I told him I was recording him because he didn't want to come to Clubhouse. And he gave me the green light I could take the recording back and play it.
Okay.
But quite naturally, because I brought the recording back and played it, it's like Wack said it.
Okay.
Right? But
you're inferring that's way too little time.
Definitely. This is what I'm...
And you're inferring that there might be, like, what kind of circumstances would lead to that?
Well, you know, only when you're dealing with the feds, it's whenever you get below the mandatory minimum, right, we automatically assume you're cooperating. But it's other factors. Let me get to it. So he gave his whole spiel.
He's been focusing on his workouts.
About 14, 15,
the judge appreciated that. 14,
15 minutes, his whole spiel on what it is. So, you know, that guy's from the red side.
Okay.
Right? So I called one of my partners from the blue side, Big Fave from Long Beach Insane, because he's done a lot of time in the feds. So I sent him, he heard the recording, and I said, yo, tell me if there's any holes in this or something that's missing. So Big Fave, and this was, you know, Big Fave is, they're trades, they insanes, right? So, you know, Crip Mac's a neighborhood.
Right.
But Big Fave called a spade a spade. So he sent me back this morning everything, all the other possibilities. So part 1 is what we think it to be. Part 2 is going to be the other possibilities by penal code and federal law that it could be.
Okay.
Ultimately, the thing is what's going to call the shot is his actual paperwork.
Crip Mac would never tell. He's a man of principle.
Listen, at the end of the day...
Integrity.
At the end of the day...
He does a lot for his community.
I'm running content, right? And you know, people want to know. So at the end of the day, my man says, what's going to be the determining factor? I don't want to say this wrong.
Don't you think that the conversation about who's snitching should take place privately, and then the conclusion should be brought out publicly?
Fuck no.
You think
they don't do nothing privately?
It should all be dragged
they
out in public.
Niggas publicly. They make up shit publicly.
Not Crip Mac.
And yes, he does.
He's a good man.
I ain't got nothing against Crip Mac. It's content. Ain't nobody bigger than the content. You know that. Ain't nobody bigger than the content.
That just seems like a weird excuse to use for every single thing becoming a part of the public record. You don't think any kind of investigation deserves to take place behind closed doors? Yeah, but you're doing it publicly.
So what?
I'm just saying, don't you think that the investigation would seem a little bit more legitimate if you were doing it behind the scenes?
No, because I had one side break down what he thought it to be. I called the other side, and he listened to that, and he sent me everything that it could possibly be in Crip Mac's favor. We're going to run that tomorrow, but it's going to come down to his PSI report, which he has.
You want to know why I don't believe it? So,
Believe what?
3 different people had to see the judge before Crip Mac while I was in there, right? Mm-hmm. First guy, black dude. Based on his face tattoos and shit, looked like he could have been a gang member, right? They bring him in. The judge immediately says everybody has to leave the courtroom so we can discuss this guy's sentence or whatever. None of us witnessed any of it. So obviously we are all talking outside, and we're like, if I had to guess, that's probably because he's cooperating, okay?
But you didn't see the paperwork.
We didn't see it.
See, you're doing it.
I'm not specifying who this guy was. I don't know who the fuck he was. It's just some guy. But then after him, Mexican guy, problems with meth, involved in alleged murder, whatever. They're talking about his probation. But this all happens right in front of us. Next guy, dude who lost his business as a result of the pandemic, etc., had a meth charge, violated his probation. That all takes place in front of us. Then Crip Mac comes out. They do the whole little song and dance with Crip Mac. They don't kick us out of the room. So you got 4 people. One of them, we got kicked out of the courtroom so that they could discuss. Seems reasonable to think that that might have been a snitching thing. Crip Mac, we all get to stay in there. So if there was going to be any kind of conversation about, like, okay, leniency because you told whatever, from my perspective, no.
All that shit gonna happen how it happened. But at the end of the day, nobody bigger than the content. So I'm gonna run the content, and I'm gonna give it a fair shake. I got one side of it, and he's basing it on the mandatory minimum. I sent that recording to my boy Big Fave from Insane. He listened to it, and then everything he sent me was in favor of Crip Mac.
Okay, well, that's good, yeah.
Right, so I'm going to run that tomorrow.
We must honor and elevate Crip Mac.
At the end of the day,
of 55th Street.
At the end of the day, the PSI. So you're going to have this side, and then what's going to call the shot is the PSI report.
Okay.
Now, people get mad at me like they get mad at you.
PSI stands for what? Pounds per square inch?
It is.
That's what it is when you're filling up a tire. No?
Right, this is why I'm calling federal people that been to the feds, did a lot of time in the feds to break it down, right? So I'm not going to be guessing with that type of shit. So I believe that based upon my study, there's a few factors in there that probably help Crip Mac.
Okay.
For one,
his workouts.
Your punk ass showing up.
There you go.
Remember what I told you?
Andrew Callahan, big deal.
Remember what I told you?
Andrew Callahan did a GoFundMe, raised $50,000 for his lawyer.
But look, remember I told you? That makes a difference.
Okay.
You showing up. They showing up.
Barely acknowledged me, but
they acknowledged that his employer.
His lawyer did say that. The judge, I don't think, gave a shit, or it seemed like she was past caring about who was in the courtroom.
No, he got love. 2, I believe his mental history may have played a factor, which Big Fave sent me some literature on that. 3, the fact that the ghost gun, and this I don't know for sure, was kind of it was like inoperable.
It couldn't shoot, yeah.
Right? So I think those play. Now the 2 things that puzzled me was he had 2 or 3 prior convictions, which when it comes to the little chart kind of elevates you up there. But he might have got a safety valve based on his mental. So we're going to go over that. Baby Runner from Neighborhood 40s, he called me. Well, he came in the room talking crazy in the chat. I wasn't in there. So I called my man Pee Wee. Pee Wee got him on the phone. Me and Baby Runner went back for about 30 minutes when everything calmed down. And I sent him what I had. He said, okay, Wack, you really did do some research. I thought you was just on bullshit. I said, bro, I'm not gonna run all the content at once. I'm gonna run one side, let the people chatter. I'm gonna run the other side, let them chatter, and then ultimately it's gonna come down to the PSR report. So I'm gonna bring Baby Runner on Clubhouse. We're gonna go over this shit.
Is Baby Runner anti-Crip Mac in this? No, right?
No, he's pro Crip Mac.
Okay, good, yeah.
He's pro Crip Mac. But, for me to go run the room without him being there, because he really called real upset today. I got to keep it real because he's the only one that really seems to be upset. He's
Baby Runner?
Crip Mac's my guy.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to respect that. Once he saw the shit I had, he said, damn, Wack, you really was doing your homework. I said, there's two sides to it.
If Crip Mac told, that would be my 9/11. And I lived through 9/11, so it would be worse than that.
It's only one thing. I'm just giving this perspective, one not in favor of him, one in favor of him. So now all the factors are there, and then his PSR report is going to dictate. Okay. And probably Lupe or somebody has that shit.
Hit my Lupe. Hit my Lupe.
Yeah.
Hit my Lupe.
If not, they better get it from the attorney, and I'm pretty sure if they request it from him because they see both sides and they know people is talking. It could be, it might not be. He said this is that, this that. Okay, the PSI dictates it. I'm pretty sure when they request it, they'll put it up, and then that'll be it.
Once you figure out that Crip Mac has never told, I want you to celebrate that as loudly as you have voiced this investigation.
Listen, I don't give a if he told or didn't tell. It's just content for me. No, I don't.
Okay, but you care about it in the sense that it's going to change how your content comes out.
No. It's content regardless. The other shit's moving already. Right? It's already moving. The one side. I started. Now, let me tell you what I did. I let go the side that's not in favor of him first. Mm-hmm. Why? Because the attention span of people is going to remember what?
You ever watch a documentary? They hit you with all the crazy theories and shit before they get to the actual truth.
The last thing that's put in front of them.
Right.
So the last thing I'm putting in front of them are all these things that's in his favor. Right? Now, I don't give a if he did or didn't shit. It didn't matter to me. But looking at a lot of the facts that my boy Big Fave sent me, I see it's a possibility that he could have got what he got.
I guess I could maybe see Crip Mac saying the wrong thing at the wrong moment with the cops, just because he's such a free spirit and he's so thinking off the top of his head. But in terms of intentionally rolling over on somebody else, no way.
Well, first of all, white guy, that doesn't exist where we're from.
What?
There's no saying the wrong thing at the wrong moment. Once you say the wrong thing, you said the wrong thing. In his defense, I think if Crip Mac did say the wrong thing, it would just be incriminating itself.
Yeah, I don't think anybody
say the wrong thing. Yeah. He'll say some shit that's gonna f him up.
I could kind of.
I don't think he's gonna blurt out.
It was him.
Nah,
it was Hoodie M Slim.
Nah, I don't think he'll do it. But end of the day, it's like it's no different than they got mad at you. Somebody got to run the content about the little
Block Star.
Right? They called
me today. What happened to Block Star?
They called me today from New York.
Him?
No, some New Yorkers.
Oh.
They said, yo, Wack, tell Adam he did right. He said, listen, bro, they're fronting. They found a Rolls Royce in his mom's driveway, tagged up already. Motherfuckers need to stop fronting like they don't know what's going on.
What's tagged up mean?
They removed the VIN number. So the
Rolls Royce that was used in the Pop Smoke murder?
The Rolls Royce that he took and shipped back and told the people, you, was found in his mother's driveway with the serial numbers changed.
Wow.
That's a Rolls Royce. It's like 50 different numbers in different places on the car.
They hit all of them?
No, they just did two of them.
Oh.
The door and the windshield.
Right.
But they like, yo, Wack, why people acting like he lost his life over nothing? Right? Now take it. I don't believe a Rolls Royce. I don't believe $1 million worth anybody's life.
Right.
But there was something, there was an action to the reaction.
Okay.
So, and I didn't know that. Did you know that? They found the car in his mother's drive. I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know anything about the car.
I didn't know anything about that. But yeah, Wack out here. It came on the news. I guess he had went to Paris, to Virgil, whatever that shit is out there, the fashion show.
Block Star? No, Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke. When he came back through Kennedy, they arrested him for it.
Right. No, that happened like right before he got killed. Yeah, I remember
the arrest, but I didn't know the details of it. And the details of it is they found a Rolls Royce that was allegedly somebody's property out here in the driveway of his mother's home.
Right.
So they like, yo, Wack, we don't know why everybody acting like they don't know what the is going on. It ain't like, some wild shit just happened that they don't know why it happened. So, at the end of the day, we always gonna get the short end of a stick. If it's something in the blogs, I'm gonna talk about it. It's just my opinion.
If I were to get an opportunity to do content with Rowdy Rebel, what would you want me to ask him?
I don't know nothing about the nigga. Shit. All I know is Pop Smoke was 14 when he went to jail and was dead 10 months when he got out of jail.
14?
Yeah.
Years old?
Yeah.
Pop Smoke?
Yeah. Okay. Dude did 6 years. Pop Smoke died at 20.
Oh, okay. Right. You're talking about that one case, right? Because there was like video of him back in the day, and then he goes.
So what I'm saying is, Pop Smoke was 14 when you went.
So you're saying that he probably never met him in real life,
and he was deceased 10 months.
Okay.
Right. By the time he got out of jail. So I just don't know maybe it was just a clout chase, because you really don't know Pop like that. You never met Pop Smoke as Pop Smoke.
If there was a dude from Pacoima who blew up and you were locked up during the time that he was blowing up, and then you get out of jail and he's already been killed, you're not going to stand on business for him, even if you never met him?
I don't know him.
Still, you're somebody that you got to stand up for, right?
No.
Even if you never met him, who cares?
I don't got no feelings or emotions for a person I don't know, bro.
Why do you have to know him? He's from where you're from. Why can't you stand on business for him?
What the fuck does that mean?
If some dude was from New Hampshire and I never got a chance to tap in with him, but he was blowing up, he was doing great things, and then he got killed, yeah, I'm going to at least stand up for his name.
Rowdy Rebel is using this shit for a clout chase. Because when we looked at the details of it, Pop 14 when you go to jail. He's dead 10 months when you got out of jail.
Right.
You really don't know him like that. So for you to go as hard as you going, it's like, all right, cool if somebody's saying something about it, but you don't know him like that to be in the paint like that.
You see Alshon made a diss song towards Rowdy Rebel?
He sent it to me today. He wants me to get it debuted a few places. He sent it to me.
He put it out on World Star. H-Gang. H-Gang. H-Gang.
Well, Alshon is in New York.
Really? It seemed like the video was shot out here, but
no, he shot it on Dude's block around the corner.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
In New York.
I did not know that. Oh.
He shot it on Rowdy Rebel's block.
It was filmed like right outside of Bodega.
Yep. Yeah, he sent it to me today, and I heard it this morning, like 4 o'clock this morning.
I guess in retrospect, I should have known that was not L.A. corner store.
No, that's New York.
Let us investigate. World Star. Alshon. All right, I can't. It's not going to work if I type Alshon. No. Yeah.
See, look.
World Star.
5:54 a.m.
He has a new name. Hi, Sean. This is Alshon. Yeah.
Where's it?
But let's check it out. Let's look at this video now. I'm just going to turn the music off so we can actually observe. Yeah. Okay.
You're not tripping. You play it.
We got the yeah, but World Star. Well, they got the.
Well, I got it right here. Want me to play it from here?
No, it's the same exact thing.
How World Star gonna trip?
Most of this is not really like outside. Most of it's on the set with the orange background, and then inside of a bodega set. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Shoot the video wherever you want to shoot the video. But okay, that's interesting. I wonder if the comment section has picked up on this.
I don't think so. Yo.
Yeah.
Where did you shoot this video at?
I shot it in New York.
Where?
Where? Like by Dude's neighborhood? Where you was at? You live on No Jumper?
I was in Brooklyn.
But was you like by his block, on his block?
No, I wasn't far from his block type shit. You know what I mean? Not too far.
So you really trying to antagonize shit, huh, my guy?
Man. Hey, look. It is what it is. He dissed my area, you feel me? So it is what it is. You know what's up.
Fair enough.
So we checking the video out. We gonna see what you're doing on it. Adam seems to think you did some PC shit and stayed in the liquor store.
Oh my God.
He said he don't see you outside, bro. He said if it was him, he'd have been all on the mother block.
You're damn right.
Look, he said you only pulled the orange bandana out.
I'm just saying,
in the liquor store.
most of it's not really outside. Look.
Come on, man. We everywhere, man. We in Brooklyn, we in Long Island, we in New Jersey. You know, we worldwide, bro. I can go everywhere I want to, bro. I'm from Hoover, bro. Come on now.
Not for show. I'm glad. I don't want you standing outside that liquor store. They gonna, you know, if anything were to happen, I would feel terrible.
Adam, stop signaling me. He said it's 4 a.m. Nobody's outside. Why the are you signaling me, bro?
It is pretty dark.
Was it 4 a.m, bro?
It's a city that never sleeps.
Hell no.
So look, these Hoovers, are these LA Hoovers or New York or New Jersey Hoovers?
Listen.
Yeah, who's dirt?
There's niggas from Hoover on Rowdy Rebel's block. Where he from?
Okay.
There's niggas from Hoover on his block right now.
Well, I'm asking you, but that's not in your favor.
Huh?
Because is he on the block right now?
Hell no.
So look, these Hoovers, are these New Jersey, New York, or LA Hoovers?
These is New York, and they all from New York.
Oh, them all New York Hoovers.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, dirt.
Dirk?
No, dirt.
Yeah, Dirt from New York. Yeah, he's
Dirt.
Those. Yeah.
New York Fados.
Yep.
Got you. Any other shout outs? Who else is in here?
Oh, the homie Boss Hog. You talked. He started Fados out there. Boss Hog in the
Boss Hog?
Yeah. He Boss Hog started Fados. He the one who started. He did like 15, 16 years. That's my brother.
So were you already in New York, or did you go to New York to shoot this video?
He live in New York,
I live in New York, bro. I live in New York. I be back and forth, but I got a crib, and I'm always back and forth in New York.
What the fuck are you doing out there?
You've been out there since like 2014 or so.
What?
So no, when I got signed with Treyway, I've been out there since I've been out.
6ix9ine era.
But they're all locked up.
Yeah. Huh?
They're all locked up. 6ix9ine told on them.
Yeah, I know you talking about all them. Yeah, they was locked up. Yeah, when I got I've been out there ever since. I've been out there since I was signed to Treyway, bro.
Oh shit.
Living in New York.
So we gonna check the video out. Adam is like, yo, he ain't outside. He's in the bodega.
I did not.
And then it's 4 a.m. Like, how serious is this shit?
First of all, let me tell you something. The homies in New York wouldn't even respect that. If I would have shot it, niggas wouldn't even respect that. You know, they wouldn't even probably let me shoot a video if I was like, let's shoot it at 4 a.m. Niggas would be like, what? What type of shit?
4 a.m. is like a normal time to do shit in New York.
No, it's not.
I mean, I feel you, but no.
Kinda.
They wouldn't
No.
respect that. They wouldn't respect that.
Well, listen, man, we're gonna get back to it. We're gonna check this video. What's the name of the video?
Tell that nigga academics to post that shit for me.
I gotta call. I gotta call, bro. I gotta call him. What's the name of the video?
It's called Rowdy Rebel. It's this Rowdy Rebel.
Rowdy Rebel. It's on World Star right now, right?
It's a World Star premiere. It's called Hate. It's under my new name, Hey Sean Martin, HAISHAWN.
Shout out to World Star. They're having a
Shout
fit.
out to World Stars.
Draco's brother just struck her.
I saw that. Oh, he did?
Yeah, he struck her. He struck her YouTube. What's the brother name? I be forgetting.
Ralphie.
Ralphie struck World Star.
Damn.
And I'm suing him.
Fade. Hey, look,
Go Ralphie!
yo, Adam.
Yo.
I just want to fade. Let it be known. I just want to fade with Rowdy Rebel. And
Nigga, you 6'11". Out of here, he ain't fading you.
well, he could get one of his homies there, and then he get out with one of my homies. You know what I'm saying?
I'll pass the message on for sure.
All right, I think Adam's anticipating bringing them to back to Cali.
Okay, make sure he's safe then. Make sure he get make sure he's protected when he come up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him on back on Fig. Don't worry.
He can't never do that.
Oh shit! All right, we out. Goddamn. Yeah, Ralphie struck World Star.
Because okay, Loose Cannon had Draco's final video that he ever recorded, I guess, and it was previously uploaded to Loose Cannon's wife's channel, Krishan Mills. And then Sharice, there you go, sorry. And then the other day I'm scrolling through my sub box and I see the video again. He had it reposted on World Star, but I guess Ralphie took care of that. Okay. Shit.
Yeah, he struck it.
Ralphie, the music industry maven.
He struck it.
Out here doing shit. Stinc Team.
Ralphie ain't going for it.
He ain't going.
I said, Luce, if you got the paperwork, just submit the paperwork.
He probably did like a little cash transaction. Probably didn't get the official paperwork signing off on Draco's appearance in that video, so that's probably why Ralphie was able to pull that little move.
Yeah, well, end of the day, Ralphie, hey, listen, man, I ain't mad at you.
You see what happened with the Stinc Team in Inglewood running into each other downtown?
Oh, what happened?
Oh, Lord.
They got into it?
Forget about it. I won't even get into
Or
it.
is it on the internet?
Yeah. You know Chief and Heavily?
Nope.
He's got a store on Melrose. He's one of the homies. Frosty the Snowman ran into him, and shit got a little Mickey and tricky.
Frosty's from where?
Inglewood.
He's a blood? He ran into who, Ralphie?
No, he ran into Chiefin and little altercation.
So one guy ran into how many guys?
Honestly, hard to tell from the video.
So it was a melee?
But no guns.
So did it go into the middle of the street?
No. The video pretty much shows Chiefin kind of laid out.
Chiefin's Ralphie's guy?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, it was ugly.
Where is that? I want to see it.
I mean, I'll find it for you. I hate it because Chiefin's a real good guy.
Chiefin Headley.
Team Frosty. Oh, we can find this video right here. Okay.
This is crazy.
What is this video I found? Oh my god, what the f is this bullshit? Let me get a Reddit link. It's probably the best way that I could find.
So did the Stinc Team guy
if you wanna
approach?
find it, that's good.
Did Chiefin approach him?
No, I think Frosty ran up on him based on the video. But you got to give it to him. If this was Chicago dudes running into each other, there would not be any chit chat, fist fight shit going on, I don't think. So I personally, as much as I fuck with both of them, I'm just happy to see a situation that didn't transcend into somebody having to go bye-bye. I'm sure that's at the front of your mind as well.
Is that guy a rapper or a street dude?
Chiefin, he's a non-affiliate. That's what Brick said the other day. I didn't know that. And he does like a clothing line and shit like that. He's a Stinc Team member, but it's a crew.
This does merch.
They're wrapped up in shit, but
He's kind of like how your guy got into it with
sure,
back on Fig guys,
sure,
cough syrup guy,
something like that.
same shit.
A little bit more serious of a physical altercation.
And Chiefin was Dolo.
I don't know if he was Dolo, but for sure wasn't.
Oh shit.
Let's not put it on screen. Let's just play it so Wack can see it.
Hey,
That's him in the middle. This is like a store where everybody goes to get blanks for their clothing and stuff.
Watch out. They still on it? Park Avenue. Park Avenue.
Get out! Get out!
Bitch ass nigga. That's all they showed?
Yeah. But that was definitely enough to light the internet ablaze.
Damn.
Yeah.
How many views that got?
Shit, it's a little too violent for it to really be going crazy on YouTube, so I don't really know. This is the Reddit link.
So Chiefin's really the merch guy.
He's got a clothing brand called Chiefin Heavily that has been kind of blowing up over the last year or two.
So does he be talking crazy? Or he really don't say too much?
Honestly, I don't really know. Like if he's...
You would know. If he was talking crazy, you would know.
If he was super out of pocket, I would know, but I don't know if he was really antagonizing Frosty or anything.
So, is Ralphie keeping it going? I haven't been paying that any attention.
Honestly, I don't really know. I don't think Ralphie's sitting around talking shit about certain groups of people on a story or anything, but it is what it is. I'm sure he's not turning it down either.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, if you're
Get well, Chiefin.
Yeah, if you're in this situation, it's probably better to let the tensions subdue a little bit, really, right?
I caught a lot of flack.
For what?
About your little question.
About YG and Draco?
Why I wasn't at
why you weren't at it, yeah.
The Peace Walk.
Right. Which Rick referred to it as YG's album rollout.
Brick's a smart dude. Listen, I didn't want to say nothing, right?
But I was joking around about that with Munchie, and Munchie said he's over there all the time.
No.
So that's not album roll, that's regular shit.
No, that's the point. When he's over there all the time, does he go live?
I mean, if you're going to get hundreds of people together to do this walk,
that wasn't hundreds.
You're going to film some shit,
that
right?
Was maybe 50 people.
You can get a lot of people together.
Right.
You're going to film some shit. If it's a regular day, you're probably not going to necessarily think to film some shit.
What I'm saying is, this is what throws me. They say, Wack, you're not this. But then they expect me to be everywhere. Mm-hmm. So if I'm not something, why do you expect me to be there?
Well, they expect you to use that as an opportunity to prove you're that.
Prove what? Nigga, I've been a Paru 35 years.
Right. And there's a lot of different shit going on under the Pyru umbrella, and apparently this was not something you wanted to jump in on.
Let me ask you something. In government, in this building, it's levels of shit, right?
Yeah.
You take out the trash?
Yeah, a little bit here and there.
You sweep the floors?
When I get a haircut.
Do you do the scheduling?
No, not so much. I'm in the group chats where we schedule stuff, but.
And you only intervene when you feel you need to.
Yeah.
So, if you got 2 sets, the initial thing is the 2 sets, right?
Yeah.
I'm not from either set. Now, I saw some people there. I saw a lot of people who wasn't there. I've been watching that politic go on for like 6 years personally. Probably went on prior to, I don't know about it. But the powers that be that I watch try to put that together, I didn't really see them there, right? So I'm going to say it again. What I'm trying to do and where I'm trying to go in my life, I don't think it's wise for me to be in that type of setting.
Well, I'm in full agreement with you on that. You know, why bother?
No,
why go anywhere where you don't feel 100% accepted? And
it has nothing to do with being accepted. You know? I can go over there when I want to go over there. I was just over there with Lil John, right? But that's a gang situation, right? For like 10 years, I've been telling people I'm not a gang banger.
Right.
I'm from Paul, but I'm not a gang banger.
And what they were doing was meant to initiate peace, more peace.
Hold on.
You being there would almost certainly have provoked violence.
No, it wouldn't have. Why?
That's just your aura.
No, it's not. The homies is the homies. We get into it all the time, niggas, whatever. Right? But how many days later did his album come out?
I don't know, but it seemed like it was like within the week, yeah.
Within the week. So this is how we're gonna know. It should continue to be YG presence on the build of that situation. If not, was he utilizing what it was to put the light on? Because it looked like he did an independent drop on his album.
That's what they're saying, yeah.
I think
No More Def Jam?
It did like 8,000.
Yeah.
You know, he probably should have stayed with a label to push it a little harder.
Maybe the label gave up.
You know, maybe they did, maybe they didn't.
I mean, 8K independent's not that bad, right?
No, that's kind of bad.
When you're like 15 years into your career.
I mean, who we comparing that to?
I'm just saying, what artists are still selling anywhere near their peak when they're 15 years into their career?
It's not even their peak. If you had a dude like Eminem that did 2-3 million in that time, today we expect him to do like 200,000, right? Because it's just what it is today, right? The numbers, the music industry is just down as a whole. I tell people that, but don't be naive and slow to what people do when they do it, and pay attention to if they continue to do it.
Here's my other thing too. A few years ago, it was a lot easier to get 20, 30K on a project when you could do the bundles and there was all kinds of weird little gimmicks that people were doing.
A couple $100K back then.
Oh yeah. I'm saying, like, you know, Lil Xan, I remember he sold 30K and people were trashing him like that was the worst thing they ever heard about.
Was that his second album out?
That was his first project. 30K, 28K, something like that.
He had a single that did numbers already.
Yeah, but it had been out for like 6 months prior to the project coming out. YG was actually on that album, as well as like a bunch of other people that Stat Quo
Shout out Stat Quo.
Shout out Stat Quo, who masterminded that project. But all I'm saying is, like, people treated...
And Cole Bennett from Lyrical Lemonade. That played a huge part in that single.
But That album getting a 30K at that time is treated like the same way that YG gets treated doing 8K right now. I think it's like those are probably pretty comparable because there's a lot of big artists who come out now and will sell 25 to 30K in their first. That's like what Ice Spice is doing.
Well, one thing about YG, he's positioned himself to do other things.
True. Like
fashion.
Okay.
He can still go tour. And I believe he has a movie presence in him. I believe we've got to see that.
People got
he
on
got
my
some
ass.
shoes out called like Flame or something.
People
Flames.
got on my ass because I was comparing him to the Rolling Stones, which I realize is a little premature. But when you think about the Rolling Stones, put out all these albums in the 70s and shit that are super legendary. When they go on tour, they're playing 90% old ass songs, but they still put albums out, and that's still a revenue stream. It's probably not anywhere close to what touring brings in, but it at least gives them the chance to get a new song out that people f- with. And like, if you're YG, I saw him play Rolling Loud. I stood there and I watched the whole set with Tyga. He has tons of huge songs, and Tyga, crazy.
He got hits.
Tons of hits over the years. When he puts out an album, if none of those songs really take off, it really doesn't change the fact that he can still go on tour, he can still play his festivals, he can still make a lot of money like that. But it makes sense for him to continue to put new music out, even if he accepts that the music from 10, 15 years ago is probably the biggest music.
There's never a year between his catalog, his merch, and touring that YG can't go do $5 billion.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it's weird. Why do people throw the fashion thing in there? Like, oh, you wear clothes? Cool.
Oh no, YG definitely got a fashion move going.
He does modeling type shit, all that. Yeah, like when people compare that to rapping.
What do you mean?
I just think it's like kind of weird. Like, oh,
why?
So, because who gives?
He's making money in his sleep.
But you could wear a cool outfit and have somebody take pictures of you. I'm sorry, I just don't really like.
He has his own shoes. He has his own clothes.
That's its own thing. Running your own brand for show.
Yeah, it's like some shoes called like Flames or something.
Letting somebody take a picture of you wearing a cool outfit.
Remind me of
I just don't care that much.
I seen that white. Remind me of like a Nike Cortez.
I haven't even seen.
Yeah, you Google up Flames.
YG shoes.
Yeah.
Flame shoes.
Flames. I believe they call Flames.
Okay.
That's a big deal. There they go. See the white joints?
Okay. There you go.
That's like a Nike Cortez. The back is a little different from a Cortez, but the kind of overall, the bottom is pretty cool. I don't know if they show the bottom.
I don't know how much this costs though. It doesn't say.
$200. I believe they $200.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna order me a pair just to support. But
you have to input your number to get notified about this. Wait, why does it say it's available on September 7th, 2022? That was literally 4 years ago.
That's crazy.
Sorry, that was 2 years ago.
I don't know. They might need to upgrade the site.
What else they got on here? Well, I might order a YG tank top. Just read up 3.
Red, yeah.
Oh, red up. Got it. Well, I think they probably still want you to say.
See, there they go, right there again.
Yep, those
Tap
are
'em.
the white ones.
Yeah, the bottoms are pretty cool. They got like this flame and shit. Is pretty cool.
Well,
scroll up.
I'll be real though. If they came out 2 years ago and they're still in stock, that might not be the best
That don't mean nothing. Like, he just need to promote his shit. I think they can go, personally.
Wait, he's selling his weed on the website? How does that work? What is this? Delta 08. No, it's all natural male enhancement. You thought you knew what life was like getting a boner. Wait till you get a boner from YG.
That's weird as why you gotta always push in the gay way?
He's selling dick pills. Look,
so what?
They stimulate blood flow.
Y'all don't say nothing to the rhino people.
Oh, look at it. Improves the physical appearance of your strong man, making you appear bigger, wider, and firmer. So it's going to make your dick look bigger as well.
I don't want to have dick conversation. If he got but that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
goddamn.
4 pills, 10 pills, 20 pills, 30 pills, $209.
That nigga's selling dope legally.
I wonder how many people are buying these.
That's $7. That's $7 a pill.
Wow, that's cool.
That's $7. Like $209.99 is $7 a pill.
I wonder if YG thinks I'm obsessed with him. Because okay, so you want to know the Mickey and tricky shit that J-Bo's team did. So I had the conversation on here, completely unrelated to YG, and I said, after Kendrick, I think EBK J-Bo is the hottest rapper coming out of California. Now, you could throw Mozzie in the mix too. I think Mozzie consistently does very serious numbers.
Zoe Sama's doing his thing.
Zoe Sama's doing his thing.
Zoe Sama's doing numbers.
I don't think you can really compare him to J-Bo. I'm gonna be real with you.
Let's put Zoe Sama's doing his thing, bro.
We could look it up, but So after YG's project comes out the same week as EBK J-Bo's project, J-Bo's team buys promo on the No Jumper Instagram that basically says, hey, look, J-Bo sold more than YG. Was Adam 22 right? Basically making it seem as if I specifically said, look at how J-Bo's harder than YG, even though I did not at all say that, although it is, implicitly true, since I was saying.
First of all,
obviously YG
we're not going to even put EBK J-Bo in the same lane as YG.
Why?
Because
I'm talking about all rappers coming out of California right now.
Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. So, I'm going to tell you why. Let's look at these numbers. Let me tell you why. Let's go back to YG's first project.
I'm talking about right now.
And then compare it. Bro, YG got about what? 6-7 albums out, some shit.
And listen, if you're YG and you've been out and you've been reasonably hot for a long time, I'm going to look at that differently than a EBK J-Bo who has gone from a relatively small rapper a couple of years ago to really at the peak of his popularity now.
What's the single everybody know?
I think your ascent also matters.
Okay.
Boogeyman.
His top song is
Boogeyman.
53 million, right?
Who, J-Bo?
Yeah.
Wait, is that an old song? I'm talking about recently.
You said Boogeyman, right?
Boogeyman is the new big song, but yeah, he might have some. No, right. Boogeyman, 10 million views, most popular song.
I'm on Spotify.
Which is crazy because he's locked up and this came out 4 months ago.
Shout out to him on Spotify, right? But, okay, he got 53 million, 3.6, 6.6 million, 5.2 million, 4.1 million, right? Zoe Sama, 33 million, 6.5, 5.7, 4.7, 2.0. They both doing their thing. They need to do a song together.
Much respect to Zoe Sama.
Yeah. I ain't gonna let you hate on the.
I'm not hating.
Hate on nephew.
I just don't think he's.
89 for Mary. That's my second.
I don't think he has a movement as powerful as what J-Bo has.
You out your goddamn mind.
No, that's a fact.
He was on stage with Kendrick.
Literally.
Crippin'.
Yeah, what did that do for anybody? That's what we're still trying to figure out.
What?
What did going and standing on stage with Kendrick do for everybody?
He did a lot for him.
Why didn't he post YG's album? That's what a lot of people want to know.
Man, y'all nitpicking. YG probably wanted him to, maybe whatever. But are you saying why didn't he just go out there and do it? I don't know if Kendrick.
I'm just saying after the whole LA got behind him so hard. Does he not owe, a little bit of a look here and there? Maybe do a song with somebody for their project? I mean, it doesn't seem like the biggest ask. Like, why does everybody just allow Kendrick to just exist in this mysterious, quiet little box away from everybody? And then, it's just like he's not expected to hop on anybody's project to do any normal rapper shit? I do think it's a decent question.
You don't know what they've done together. You don't know if YG held that back. I don't know what they've done together.
It would have been nice if Kendrick shouted out YG's project, right?
Yes, definitely. Nice. It definitely would have been a good look.
That would have been him behaving like a normal person.
About it, I'm gonna be real.
He's so mysterious.
I'm gonna be real. I think YG showed up, right, for one, to generally show support. Two, to let Drake know I didn't appreciate you throwing me in that shit. Because me and Kendrick both from Compton. Right? He didn't show up to say, Kendrick, I'm here. Now do something for me.
I bet if he was still cool with Drake, Drake would have posted his album.
I mean, I don't know. I think Kendrick showed up, and the people that showed up to support Kendrick showed up genuinely to support Kendrick, not showing up to say, you owe me something.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was genuine, it was organic. It was real. It wasn't like he paid a bunch of people to show up.
No, yeah. They all showed up out of the goodness of their heart. It's kind of weird when you're doing stuff for somebody who doesn't want to return the favor, right?
Well, how do you know that? Did YG come out and say, I reached out to Kendrick and he ignored me? You don't know that. You don't know what them two men have going on.
If Academics put out a documentary and I was all up in the documentary, I promoted the documentary, helped him out with the documentary, and then 6 months later, I put out a documentary. Crickets. Act doesn't shout it out, doesn't post about it. It's pretty easy to post about something.
You would feel some kind of way.
Yeah, I would be like, damn.
I hear what you're saying.
I did a lot for you when you were in the exact same position and you couldn't return the favor. That makes me feel like this is kind of a one-sided friendship.
So you saying YG showing up because he wanted to show up to support. There's a million places YG could have been. He showed up because he wanted to show up to support his fellow
Why do we not?
Native.
Why do we not ask of Kendrick the same things that we would expect of like anyone else?
Why do you think that YG showed up to get something in return?
I don't. I'm just wondering why he didn't get something in return.
You're saying that
it would have been nice.
YG showed up and supported, so you feel Kendrick should have promoted his album? It would have been a nice gesture.
Would have been nice.
But I don't think YG showed up, to get something in return. I think he genuinely was just supporting.
Yeah. I think it's weird that we don't hold him to that standard.
Hold who?
Dad.
K-Dot? I mean, I don't know. I mean,
all of these different rappers who could use some help. We all kind of agree the West Coast could use a little help, right?
The last time I asked K-Dot to do something, K Slate
20 years ago,
through Top Dog, I believe he did it.
What did he do?
Did a verse.
At what point in his career? What year was this?
I mean, it was 11, 12, maybe something like that.
I just think it's like
Game. He's done.
It's the same thing.
He's done when Game. Every time Game reached out.
If Game puts out a new project right now, Kendrick ain't doing shit for that album. But anyway, all I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Right.
Prior to, every time Game reached out, Kendrick showed up.
That was a long time ago. I'm just saying all these rappers are doing the same thing. It's like the Playboy Cardi thing. Like, oh, I'm famous. I'm such a big deal. I'm going to go tuck myself away in the mansion. You're never going to see me. You're never going to find out anything about me. To me, Drake, ironically, is like the antidote to this. He's massively famous. He's one of the most successful people that has ever come out of the rap game. And he'll still shout out a random rapper on his story. He'll still do a song with a Draco or with a random, with a person who is nowhere near his level.
Drake's program is Drake's program. That's why Drake is where he's at. That's why Drake is he's talked about more than Kendrick because he does things like that. He'll go over here to up and coming artists, work with them. Oh, yo, the new artist, Sexy Red or whatever. Drake did this. They did a video. They posed. He taps into their crowd, right? That's not what Kendrick does. Kendrick does Kendrick, and he with him or who he wants with. Right. It's just Kendrick, bro.
You're shooting him a lot of bail. And that's very nice of you. Truth. But I'm just saying, when is he going to act like a human being? Support your boys.
What do you mean act
your
like a
boys
human
are out
being?
here selling AK. Help them out. Do a story post.
Oh, you talking about?
Well, he's probably the best example we have right now. I just think Kendrick, if I was on Kendrick's team, I'd say get out there a little bit more.
For what?
They loved seeing him with the people out there in the Not Like Us video.
Okay,
they loved seeing him in that concert. Are we going to just not see him for another 2 years?
I personally, to date, have never seen Kendrick on a club flyer.
Yeah.
Now you got to ask yourself, what does that mean? Kendrick has preserved himself so much. He can literally right now go do a club run and charge high six figures to be there an hour if he want, not touch a mic. So him being less common, right, brings more value to him. Not to say Drake doesn't have value.
It's true, and a great example of that is when XXXTentacion, when he got removed from Spotify playlists because of his charges or whatever, Kendrick took to Twitter, and this is 2016, 2017, so this is like Kendrick's aura might not be what it is now, but he was already one of the biggest rappers in the world, and he never posted or tweeted about shit at that time. But he took to Twitter and basically said, this is horrendous. I will be removing my music from Spotify if this doesn't change. And we all thought that was the illest shit ever. Kendrick just stood on business for the kid from Florida that he doesn't know shit about, but he thinks he's an amazing artist, so he actually went out of his way to stand on business for him. So it is possible for him to do this shit.
Did they put his music back up?
Yeah, the whole policy got changed because of Kendrick threatening that. Now, I suspect that probably would have happened regardless of if Kendrick put up a big stink, but
so let me ask you a question.
Was a huge thing for him to do, and I'm saying it would take so much less than that, because when Kendrick did that, he was basically putting himself in league with all these canceled rappers that he has no reason to want to associate with.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
What other artist has done that?
No, that big of a statement on behalf of the abuser
what
rappers
other
out there?
Have done
None.
that? Okay,
None.
now
Nobody.
That's my point.
No.
Kendrick is in a lane and a mountain of his own. Everything he does right, is some legendary shit. Right? He came to Los Angeles, did what he did in Inglewood, went to Compton, did what he did. Now let me tell you what was legendary about the video. I don't know, Lil John. Did anybody get shot, stabbed, stomped out? That's what was legendary. The video.
Called Elliot a rat.
The fact that out of respect of what that was, it was a bunch of people had an issue with each other.
I'm with you.
Nothing
That's
never
fine.
happened, right?
That's beautiful. Yeah.
This is the legendary shit. So when you say what Kendrick doesn't do, you have to acknowledge the things that he does do that's legendary that nobody else is doing.
But that was the first time he shot a music video in the neighborhood.
It doesn't matter.
Forever, right?
That's the first time anybody has done that in that city to that magnitude.
Shot a music
with
video?
no problems.
Okay, magnitude.
Bloods, Crips, Power Rules, non-affiliates, essays, no problems. Out of respecting him. Triple X. He tells Spotify, whatever, if y'all don't put his music back up or whatever the he did, I'm taking mine down. Dude from Florida, he ain't from out here, right? No other artist has done that. You see anybody do that shit for R. Kelly?
No, I don't think Kendrick would have done that for R. Kelly.
No, I'm just saying. He did it. What's his ties to dude?
None.
He just saw they was trying to hurt a youngster's career.
Yeah.
So when you talk about what he doesn't do, let's also factor out what he does do.
That was like 9 years ago. That was 8 years ago.
Don't matter when the it was.
I'm just saying,
Martin Luther King did what he did
in the last
70
decade,
years ago?
Kendrick has done like a handful of things.
But the things that he does are legendary.
But look how you hold him to a standard that you would not hold anybody else to. It's just like you could tweet one time in 10 years and we're just
Here
gonna.
goes the problem.
That was amazing. It was so cool that you did that.
Today,
Yeah.
he don't wear designer.
Me neither.
Neff probably
Mostly.
worth $600-700 million. To date, his circle is very limited and restricted to what has always been. To date, you don't see him on social media. You don't see him doing any clubs. He has remained to be the same individual that he's always been. Why the should he change for you or anybody else? If it ain't broke, why fix it?
I'm just saying that's the reason why it's so fascinating is that even the people who go massively out of their way to aid and assist in Kendrick looking good in his public outings don't even expect Kendrick to do anything for them. Everybody treats him like he's completely outside of this realm.
They treat him like he's Kendrick.
Yeah, and why is Kendrick not just a human being in people's minds?
He is. He's a human being that he is. You want him to do what you want him to do. I'm sorry, white guy. You don't control that movement. I'm sorry. He come up under a strong camp. He come up under TDE. They always been a standalone team.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm in awe of it for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
It's awe-inspiring how people just don't expect him to do any normal rapper stuff.
You don't know what he does. He just doesn't brag about the things that he does. You don't know who he gives back to. You don't know who he donates to. You don't know that. When people do it like that, it's really more genuine than when people show what they're doing.
Like me making the vlog going to Crip Mac's court date.
No, that was cool. I'm glad you did that.
All right, just to switch subjects.
Side of Clubhouse.
You know, China Mac was going off on me because I did that.
But he wasn't there.
Exactly.
He mad because you was there and he wasn't there?
Exactly. He would have got bitch slapped if he saw me.
Yeah, we're going to run the content. Actually, you know what? We're going to do it Sunday at 2 o'clock. When this goes off, Baby Runner, pull up. We're going to run the part 2 of Crip Mac's sentencing.
I can't stop you from dedicating yourself to this fool's errand.
What do you mean?
Crip Mac telling would be like me a man.
Bro, listen.
It would never happen.
That's you saying that. I ran part 1 from one perspective.
Yeah, we get it.
I'm running part 2 from my man Big Faye from Insane's perspective.
For sure.
Right? It's a fair share. And at the end of the day, it's going to come down to, to his actual paperwork. It's a few things in there that people scratching their head about, but it's a few things in there that my man Big Fave has pointed out that, may make sense.
So
we're going to see.
Did you see that me and Lefty Gunplay, apparently our friendship is completely done? Basically,
So y'all not no more.
No, we're not wolf packing it up anymore. But yo, so this is what happened.
Oh shit.
He goes on an interview and he kind of is like saying niceties about me, but he's also making clear that it's Wack 100. Then right after that, his manager dude, Soulless, the Asian dude.
I hear he's a good dude.
He taps in with me. Yeah,
I hear he's a good dude.
We gotta protect him at all costs. He reaches out to me.
nothing but good things about Soulless.
And he shows me leaked audio of you basically saying that you were gonna get Lefty Gunplay set up. And
that's not what I said.
They're basically hitting me up, basically telling me that I need to disavow you. My response was,
what?
Lefty Gunplay has been doing a podcast tour for the last 8 months, 6 months, however long it's been, talking about you nonstop. My response to them was, how could you not expect Wack to feel the way that he feels when Lefty has been lying about him nonstop on all of these podcasts? And I waited. And that apparently that was a bridge too far, because you know what he did? Soulless hit me with the soft unblock. You know what that is? You both follow each other. He blocks you and then unblocks you. Boom. Oh, actually, no. Now on Instagram, you can remove as follower.
So listen.
Either way, apparently,
this is what I said.
I'm out of the OTR Cool Club.
But look,
now.
this is what I said. First of all,
I'm done.
He's been lying about me, right? And he told this dude. He told this dude I stopped the deal for $200,000.
Exactly. That's where the lies start.
He's telling all this shit. I don't know nothing about. I don't even know the you are, what you doing, right? So I said. He better stop lying on me before I fuck around and bring some truth to the lie.
Right.
Fuck around and get an overseas tour, fuck around and find out what it is.
Right.
Right? This is a fact. Stop lying on me, because then I may want to live the lie. If you're going to keep lying on me, if your woman keep telling you, you cheating on me, you cheating on me, you cheating on me, right? And you're not cheating on her, it. You might as well go cheat on her. So what I'm saying is, dude keeps lying. I'm never going to be on the phone saying what I'm going to do. Now, I'll have a conversation, just like I will on here, about what could potentially happen if you keep playing. If I was going to line him up, that's not a conversation we have.
It was leaked audio, right?
No, it's not. There's no audio that says, yeah, homie, I want you to book this dude, and this is what we going to do. That's cap. It's leaked audio of me telling him, hey, look, bro, if dude keep playing with my name and lying on me, then I'm going to go ahead on and oblige him of what he say I'm doing and f*** around, and his ass going to get booked somewhere and get booked. That's what I said. He better leave my name out his mouth. Now, this is the scary bitch-ass part about it, right? You ran around here with my name for 6 months playing with me. I didn't say nothing. I sat back and waited till you kissed the man. I seen it. The man said, right, and I talked to that man.
Brick Wolf back.
I talked to Brick Wolf.
How was that?
5 times. Good dude.
5 times?
Yeah, we're going to do some business together.
Okay.
I fuck with Brick Wolf. I talked to the man. Brick said, yo, he leaning on some funny shit. I'm bisexual. I ain't tripping.
So he's admitting it now?
We admitted it on the video.
But then he said he was trolling afterwards.
Remember you ran it back, right?
Yeah, but I thought...
End of the day, bro, he was out there. Brick did him a favor. He went out there. Nobody showed up to his club. Brick pulled up to try to help pull some people.
You're saying Lefty did not attract a crowd in Texas.
And then what happens was he owed out there $10,000.
What?
They want to get Lefty.
Shut up.
Brick stops it. It's real shit. And so
that's interesting.
It's funny that Lefty think he got the reach to shut Wack down. Get the f out of it. Nigga, you over there. Your numbers are, did you tell him what his numbers are doing?
I've told
decline.
Okay. Definitely in the decline. I've made it perfectly clear.
Here.
I think Lefty Gunplay had more potential than almost any rapper I've seen in the last few years.
It's over with.
And I've seen him completely ruin his aura and mystique by doing every single podcast under the sun, largely while under the influence of crystal meth. And as far as the music goes...
So you know he's a dope fiend.
Duh. But the thing that's really crazy about him, too, is how it seems like his main times where he's able to attract a lot of attention with his music is when he partners with a black artist.
There it goes.
His song with RJ is like by far his most popular song.
He can't do it alone.
Look at this. The song with RJ, 1.3 million views. The song before that, 88K. The song after that, 156K. The song after that, 127K.
It's over with.
What's the difference? This song has a black rapper on it. And to be fair, Lefty raps pretty good on this one. I listened to this new one earlier. Lefty with Hit Boy and X4. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hit Boy, or excuse me, it's Big Hit. Wow,
Big Hit.
They didn't even title the video right. It makes it look like Hit Boy's rapping on it. That's some burnt out shit right there.
Listen,
I'm sorry, Hit Boy, you gotta fix that.
That's over with. Everybody need to tune in to Coyote. Coyote for Hire.
Yeah, sure.
Go check out Brick Wolf.
You're making me turn against them by bringing them up so much unnecessarily.
Brick Wolf sent me some bangers.
Okay.
Go check Brick Wolf out. He got a bunch of features too.
My point is just,
it's over with.
X4 does his thing. He raps the way he always raps. It's solid. Big Hit kills it. Big Hit raps his ass off. Lefty turns in another boring ass performance.
He fucked the whole song up.
And this is the crazy shit. He's doing interviews where he claims that all the stuff that you've already heard, that's him not trying. He's got all these bangers,
bro.
But once he, like, at some point, the bangers will be released.
I talked to Lefty, right? I told him, I got 50,000 if you freestyle right now for me.
Right.
He said some shit like, rolling down the street, I'm rolling down. You think me to go right, but I'm gonna go left. At the end of the day, baby girl, I'll always be your best. I clicked on him, hung it up. Nigga, you tripping. What is you talking about right now?
Even though me and Lefty, like, I've just accepted at this point that he's too burnt out that we're never going to be buddy-waddies.
Soulless, let me get this right.
Yeah.
Soulless trying to shut me down?
Yeah, but he's leaning on me, telling me that I need to stand on business with you, that I shouldn't even be sitting next to you because you're talking about lining him up.
Let me ask you something.
That's what he said.
That's some police shit. First of all, you're a liar. What I said was, if you keep playing with my name, right, I'm going to be guilty of what you accusing me of. Stop lying on my name. So that you didn't have nothing to say to Lefty. When you called me on the phone on Paru with bootleg Kev.
He put you guys together on the phone?
He called me on the three-way, dead homies.
That's funny. Bootleg
He said, Wack, you ain't telling no lies because I'm already getting pressure from his people. They pulled up on us. I dare you to lie about it. Boy, you lie about this shit, boy, you know, we got content. Right? So at the end of the day, it's like this. Soldiers, if you didn't tell Lefty, hey, yo, man, kick back on saying Wack killed a deal, because we know he didn't kill a deal. Right? I didn't kill no deal. I said I would not sign a Southsider. I even told you, you can sign him. You wouldn't have to deal with the politic, did I not? So I know. If the record label used that as an excuse not to give you a bag, that was just an excuse, because if they wanted to sign you, they don't care what nobody got to say. They're going to sign you.
And the idea that you would be single-handedly responsible for him getting offered less money, when realistically the observation that you had is kind of a common knowledge thing. Yes, we know the Mexican politics are very tricky, and we know that, you know, if you sign an artist who's going to get popular.
I'm not going to say that. I'm saying with a black gang member,
right?
With the regular label is no problem. He knows Daddy claim he been to Pelican Bay. Can you have a black celly, motherfucker?
But this opens the door.
Hell no.
This opens the door.
If you can't have a black celly, you know damn well you can't have a Crip of Blood, a Paru, a Jama, black CEO. It's a problem.
This opens the door for me to be completely honest about how I feel about Lefty's output, which previously I had been kind of holding back, because it's like, if we're going to be cool at some point, I don't want to totally throw you under the bus. But now that he's made it perfectly clear that he doesn't want anything to do with me, now I feel completely free to offer up my uncensored opinion about literally everything that he does. And that's 100% his fault, because he chose to act like, you know, a less than stellar individual.
What made this dude feel like he got some? Is this his biggest artist, this Soulless guy?
For sure.
Bro, get the out of here if you think you got some pull to call in here behind somebody, right, who's been around this shit 20 years plus and dictate who's doing what. Dude right there is gonna die of overdose, or he gonna take his ass back to jail, or he gonna die doing one of them whack ass raps in the booth. He just gonna choke the fuck up and drop the dead where he at. All he gotta do is stop lying on me. He trolled me 6 months. I didn't say nothing. But then when Wack attacks, now you crying like a little old female. Nah, no.
And I will be fair. I will be objective. When Lefty Gunplay releases some good music, which I do believe he has the potential to do, I will be the first one to say, okay, that was a dope song.
He keep playing, that content gonna come out with them thongs pulled up his ass. Keep playing.
You've seen that?
Hey, listen, man. I'm talking to people that's talking to people. Shout out to my man Brick Wolf. Get them people that 10,000, bro. You owe, right?
Wait, he owes them 10K for what?
That's a fact.
What do you mean? Why 10?
He know what's going on.
Oh, shit. I don't know anything about that, but...
What them numbers, what it do, 9,200?
Which one?
All just dropped today?
That one just came out. It's got 9,200 so far. This is what I also don't understand. You notice that he's dropping a lot less music. This is like, his third most recent video is 2 months ago, but this is with Skrilla, who's a very, very popular artist coming out of Philadelphia, and somehow it only hits 86K. Something is not not translating.
That means Skrilla's crowd is not supporting him doing music with him.
That's a fact.
And his crowd is not supporting that music.
Because Skrilla's from Philly. He's more of a dark, drillish type rapper.
Whatever he started doing to get on his initial buzz, he needs to stay in that lane.
Yeah.
It's just being real. Get back in that lane.
He needs a writer.
And then he got mad when I put the post up of the dude pulling his pants down and he looking at his dude's ass.
Wait, who pulled their pants down?
Some other dude. They're doing tattoos check. He said, yeah, man, that tattoo's feeding me. He pulled his pants down. He said, oh, yeah, I like that. He looked, if a dude pulled his pants out and showed me his ass, bro, that's sex playing me. Now, this is right after him and Brick Wolf's thing. Don't get mad at me about your actions.
Give me a kiss,
or stop
fool.
getting high.
Give me a kiss.
No, bro.
I'm always going to miss the day that you did that impersonation. That was hilarious. Snoopy Badass not feeling Wack 100 calling Nipsey a legend.
No.
Should we watch this?
What's wrong with
3
that?
minutes long.
What do you mean? His numbers is up like crazy.
All of a sudden say Nipsey Hussle is a legend. Bro, Wack, look, Wack, you don't think Nipsey Hussle is a legend, bro. You just doing that shit because you trying to ride this big you killed Nipsey narrative, bro.
I never
Straight
said
up,
big you killed Nipsey.
That's some real shit.
You know
for
that.
your ass, nigga. Like, nigga, stop listening to Wack, bro. Now all of a sudden, Nipsey Hussle's a legend.
Got to do with big
nigga,
you
he
killing
been
Nipsey.
one.
But so, okay, why do you call Nipsey a legend now and you were so reluctant to say this 6 years ago or whenever he passed?
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Right? And it's crazy because when I put my post up, I woke up the next morning and saw a kind of post about what his numbers had done. So we did our research. Dude's numbers is up, music-wise and merch, right? Damn near 5,000%.
That's crazy.
They're up crazy, right? So let's go back. When TMZ asked me that I think he was a musical legend, I said he just did 50,000 on one project.
Total. It's not first week, it's total.
No, that first week or whatever it was, right? So I said Biggie Smalls, when he died, wasn't a legend, but became one over the years of his music moving, movies, people sampling.
Hard disagree.
Yeah. Tupac, when he died, was. His body of work, 5, 6 major motion pictures.
Biggie was
double. No, he wasn't. He was dead before the second album came out. Double CD went quadruple platinum, all the shit around him, Pac's body of work, and him and Biggie was the same age.
Hold on. The first album was so iconic that Biggie was already a legend.
I don't give a fuck about no iconic first album, nigga. Don't know first album make you no legend.
That's not true.
It's a body of work. So now, for the very same reason that I said 5 years ago that no, I don't think Nipsey's a musical legend. Right? He didn't die at this time. Not to say that he won't become one, because I watched it happen with Biggie. So when I go the other day and I'm looking up shit, I'm looking up merch, I'm like, God damn. I'm looking up, he had like over 1 billion streams on one platform alone on Victory Lap. So that, if he got that on one platform, there's a 20 to 30% margin on all the other ones, right? So for me to say 5 years ago, he wasn't one because none of these numbers existed. Music now. For me to go look and see these numbers are here, and he has yet to do a movie or series, and I do know it's like 80 unreleased Nipsey songs, right? Those have yet to come out, right? For me to say what he wasn't 5 years ago, because this didn't exist, and see numbers today that if they were there 5 years ago, I would have never said he wasn't. I'm just keeping it real.
What about the joint with Dr. Sabi?
They haven't done that. Nick Cannon has that project. So when I seen it, I'm like, yo, his numbers are there. And I'm factoring in, I know it's 80 songs over there Sam got that hasn't come out.
So you can die not a legend and become a legend.
Damn right.
Okay.
If you're a lot of people die and everything dies off.
Yeah, all the time.
Nipsey shit is soaring. Movie, TV series, and unreleased music has yet to come out.
I just don't understand why his music would be doing so much better now than it was then.
He's growing in popularity. Biggie Small says it. You're nobody till somebody kills you.
I will say that Nipsey is kind of like the ultimate definition of not getting your flowers until you can't smell them. Because
they do that to a lot of people.
Let's be real. He was a respected dude in LA. And he had a growing national presence when he's doing stuff like the magazine covers and shit like that. But I don't think his star was that gigantic as a rapper. And then he dies, and all of a sudden, you just saw people like quickly change up their opinion.
That's a fact. So for the very same reason I said he wasn't, because those numbers weren't there, I went back and checked a week or two ago, saw the numbers. Most people wouldn't have said nothing. They'd have just not said nothing. No. The real guy in me saying, okay, at this point in time, his numbers are up this, and these things have yet to happen, which I know eventually will. I give him his flowers today as a musical legend. He's at that point to where his numbers can compete, right, with other people that we consider that. It's just real shit. He had one project brought the time of his demise. The project didn't do platinum. It didn't do none of that. He had a few movies out with Vin Rames, some independent movies. Animal, I believe. Go check them out. Great movie. Did him and Gilly the Kid, right? But at the end of the day, people were mad that I said he wasn't, right? People were mad that I said he wasn't because of the numbers.
I was there when this whole thing started. Because remember,
when I go look at the numbers,
sitting on the podcast together talking about it.
Yeah, when I go look at the numbers and say, "Whoa, shit, damn, he's gotten there," and I go on social media and say, "Okay, based upon this, I give him his flowers." They're still mad.
But that's what they do.
But I didn't do it for the people.
If you
I
give
did
an
it
opinion,
because what's real.
If you give an opinion that is true at the time and then later becomes not true, like for instance, I said Drake is winning this battle against Kendrick. I said that early on when that seemed clearly to be the case.
Did I not?
And then people will retroactively take the tweets where I said that and be like, look at this idiot. As if I could have known that Kendrick would have had that kill shot.
Listen, I got cussed out.
Yeah.
Some of my very close brothers in music called me. I say, bro, it was like 2 songs apiece. At this time, I feel Drake's up. And I said, I don't think he's going to win. I think Kendrick's going to outrun him on just the rap shit. I didn't anticipate Kendrick dropping a commercial hit. That was a bombshell.
Because none of those other Kendrick songs made any
but
kind
I call
of
it,
real impact.
I call it point for point for point, right? At the end, remember I told you this. Nip got about 80 unreleased songs. I believe there's a movie or a series coming out, right? When Nipsey, when he drops that music, it's gonna do way more numbers than what Victory Lap did when he was alive.
So, okay, this is the question. Drake's been like drizzling out a shitload of music. He's probably put out like 15 songs or some shit.
Dumb shit I hear part 2. Ain't no part 2. It's over with.
So what do you think,
It's over with.
as a manager, of which you are to some extent,
To some extent.
what do you
about,
think
man.
of the strategy?
What do you mean to some extent?
I mean, are you actually like making decisions about what and how often Blueface is going to release music?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Okay, sure.
He's in jail.
Right, but
You want me to release some more music?
sure. But I think he has to be around
I got
to promote
about
it.
30 songs over there sitting over there by Drive.
Okay. Drake has taken a pretty devastating L in this battle with Kendrick. is the right way. I think from my perspective,
I took that L in the battle,
right?
Not as an overall artist.
But exactly. But I think if I were to have been managing Drake and I were making the call about how we were going to go about releasing new music, my attitude would have been, let's go quiet. Let's not release nearly anything for the next 6 months, however long it takes for us to put together the perfect project. And we're going to come out and we're going to put out a project that's going to absolutely remind everybody how incredible Drake was. Drake went a different way, which is also, you know what they tell you in PR?
He's feeding his fans.
When you're talking about crisis management, a lot of times if you're being canceled, which I think we can consider what happened to Drake.
Drake's not being canceled.
Okay, but it's a version of that.
No, it's not.
You're having,
he lost a rap battle.
The number one song in the country calling you a pedophile is a version of being canceled.
He's not being canceled.
Okay, but
did they pull him off the DSPs?
What they tell you, they don't do that to anybody.
It's bullshit.
Who do they do that to?
They do that to a lot of artists.
No, they don't. But
nobody is accusing
they
Drake.
Won't playlist you. That's different than being pulled from DSPs.
Listen, bro.
Anyway, you didn't let me get to my final point, which is if what they tell you is keep posting. If you take 6 months off, you look like you did something terrible and you're taking some time off. If you keep putting shit out, that's going to make everybody kind of feel like, oh, well, it can't be that bad. I think that's the strategy between Drake continuing to put out so much stuff. But it's like when you put out 15 records and none of them really seem like they're connecting, doesn't that kind of set you back?
No, he's feeding his fans. He's not even working anything. He's feeding his fans,
You're
bro.
acting like this is like a casual decision. I think this is a decision that needs to be made extremely deliberately. He needs to remind the people of why they love him so much. And when you put out a whole bunch of songs and you don't really like promote any of them, and you don't, I don't know. It's just a weird decision to me.
Floyd Mayweather, is he a great fighter?
Yes.
50-0, right?
Sure, yeah.
Mike Tyson, he's a great fighter?
Sure.
50-6.
Yeah.
He took some L's. Still a great fighter, right? All right, Drake, we done seen Drake line it up a few times. He took 1 L. He ain't, he gonna be all right.
Taking an L and then taking like a bunch more L's by putting out music that doesn't really resonate with the people or make the kind of impact that you might want it to make. I feel like those are different things.
Charted.
Oh, for sure. When I go to the Apple hip hop playlist that I occasionally check out to see what the normies be listening to, it's all. He
didn't work it. He just threw it out, right?
Yeah.
That don't mean anything to you.
I mean, I guess it's impressive. It's just, I don't know.
I think he's just feeding his fans so he do whatever he do.
I think if Drake put out one monster smash hit right now, that would do way more to eliminate the stink of Not Like Us.
You're not going to eliminate that. That's never going anywhere.
I think, well, if he puts out like the banger song of the year, the narrative is completely going to change to look at how genius Drake is.
Not Like Us.
He's invincible.
Will never be
They're never going to be able to get him out the paint.
Not Like Us will never be overshadowed or swallowed up by anybody
It's
and anything.
already been overshadowed by the passage of time. The fact that we've had a couple months to for it to just become like other songs.
It ran the summer.
That overshadows it.
It ran the summer.
Yes, but over time,
and it's still doing numbers.
Time makes everything seem less important. Remember when Donald Trump got shot in the ear?
We don't even talk about it no more.
That's what I'm saying. In a few more months, everybody's going to forget about Not Like Us. It's still going to be a cultural touchstone, but it's not going to be like what it was.
It's going to be on everybody's playlist.
It's already not like what it was a couple months ago.
It's going to be on everybody's playlist.
No, it's already off everybody's playlist. Nobody wants to hear that shit. That song is so played out.
Bullshit.
Nobody.
People in the gym, it gets them going.
Yes.
People driving on the street, it gets them going.
Exactly. In the gym. In the most normie environment on earth, yes, that song still knocks.
It's still in the clubs.
With hip hop fans, nobody's listening to that
It's
shit.
still streaming.
Yeah, to normies.
What?
Normal people. Boring people who are still like, hell yeah, that's a sick song. To the real rap fans, they've already moved past that song months ago.
You're dumb as
No, I'm spitting real shit.
Now, here goes the question.
You're in denial, Baldy.
Here goes the question.
Yeah.
I seen it. The black dude that you hired to do the thing with your wife says on the commercial.
Oh, I saw a little commercial.
He said on the commercial,
I didn't listen to it. What did he say?
You not only hired him to bang your wife once.
Interview clip.
But no, he's promoting some male enhancement shit. He said you also paid him afterwards to have sex with her numerous times, and she told him that you don't work all the time.
He didn't say that.
I swear to God.
Play it.
Pull it up. You find everything else?
No, you're talking about
What's
some
the dude's name?
But he didn't say that. Jason Love.
Jason Love.
They had sex one time.
I swear to God, he said it, bro.
Why would you lie on God?
Okay, watch this. Male commercial. He said it, bro.
Search just male commercial. Maybe I'll search male commercial as well. Maybe I can find it before you. Probably not, because I think it's an Instagram ad.
Shit? It's an Instagram ad, definitely.
Yeah, I saw it.
I tried to fucking.
I saw it, but I kept scrolling.
Yeah, he said some crazy shit.
What's up, it's your boy Jason.
It ain't this one.
Make sure you head over.
It's one where he's sitting down on the couch.
Yeah, but you're mischaracterizing what he said.
Bullshit.
Well, okay.
He said that shit. You heard that shit. He said you paid him, bro. I swear he said you paid him to continue to do things with your wife after the fact.
He did not say that, and if he did say that, it would have been a lie. Obviously.
How do you find it on how you find that shit on them paid commercials on Instagram?
It's probably AI.
You can't.
Ain't no AI, it was him.
You can't just go find it. You're gonna have to like actually just scroll your feed until you eventually hit it.
Okay, I'm gonna find that shit.
Just keep scrolling.
He said it, bro.
I'm gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about. Every time you talk about Jason Love and my wife, I'm gonna talk about you bent over, oiled up with your booty poked up in there.
You never had me bent over. Paul Rowe.
I heard that was Jason Love in the room with you.
You never had me. I don't do that. But he definitely shit out your wife.
You might actually have. You might have just earned a place in my verse. I'm gonna go rewrite my verse. I'm gonna tack an extra 4 bars on the end, all for you.
Let me get something right,
people.
So you mean to tell me
and
you
also,
saw him?
Could we make a
you didn't
decision
listen
for
to
you
it?
to stop bringing up this boring ass conversation every episode? No, he didn't.
I swear to God, I saw it on
You can't find it and you can't prove it because you're lying.
Let me find this shit, bro.
Keep scrolling, buddy.
Shit. So if I find it, then what?
I mean, you're not gonna find it.
Let me find this shit, bro.
And if he did say it's a lie, which I am annoyed by.
Fuck all that.
But he probably didn't say it because that would be weird to lie about.
Bro, where is this shit?
Anyway.
I couldn't believe it. I was shocked.
So when you were bent over, oiled up, and Jason Love was about to penetrate your asshole,
hey, bro,
how did you feel?
I don't play like that.
Well, that's just as real as what you're proposing.
Bro, he said it.
No, he didn't, you dum-dum.
I'm going to find this shit. Yo, Jason Love. _ the 100 show. Send it to my DM. Watch.
He wants you to rub up on his glazed body. You look like a rotisserie chicken.
It's a commercial, bro.
Yeah.
It is. And you seen this shit. It's a male enhancement.
I seen that dookie booty all oiled up.
Never.
No, yeah, it was.
Never. Put that on your mama.
I will.
You can. What's crazy is...
Where's Jay Diggs? You bring up Jason Love, I'm going to bring up Jay Diggs.
So what?
When are we squabbling?
Yeah, so what?
Jay
Diggs don't want to come playing with me, bro.
Yeah, he was here trying to line up the fade.
He don't... See, that's the problem. Here goes the problem.
No, the problem is, I just want to clarify, I'm only bringing up the thing that you don't want to talk about because you are bringing up a fake story about me.
You met a man that your wife.
Ducking Jay Diggs is real spill.
Where I ducky mad. You don't tell
California.
Hey, tell us when he up here.
I think I did.
No, you didn't. On Paru, you didn't.
He wanted to squabble.
You didn't. Listen, now here go the thing, right?
You could squabble his homie.
Listen.
Last time he dodged was 15 minutes.
He dodged you by 15 minutes?
Listen.
Where at?
Parking lot for Jay Diggs. He kept going around the circles talking about, I'm going to stop when they leave. When they leave them.
He remember that punk shit.
Parking lot.
You remember that shit.
You ducked Benzino too.
Don't leave, so Jay Diggs can pull up.
That nigga, we sat right in front. The security access to leave. This real talk. And I could have doubled back, but it was your little thing, right? Listen, this is what everybody.
You weren't around that day.
This is what everybody got to understand, right? Mm-hmm. You or nobody dictates my movement.
Just a squabble. Just a fair fight.
Adam, I am one of the most talked about people in the world when it comes to this urban shit across the whole Google platform.
I feel you.
Right? When you get a mother you don't know that just talks about you.
Wait, he's a legend.
You know, I don't know what the he is. I don't know him.
He's a legend. Been in this game for a long time. He made a diss song about you, got like 1 million views.
Listen, and guess what? If you pull up all his other music, nothing is close to those numbers.
Wow, I don't know about that.
Pull it up.
Well, okay, we're going to say that about Jason Love, too. All of Jason Love's other pornos don't have as many views as the one that he did with my wife.
Pull them up. Watch this.
Okay.
That's my point.
J Diggs and Rich the Factor, Game Over, official video, 83K, 1 month ago. Not too bad.
Pull up the shit with my name in it.
J Diggs, Cater to Me, 2.3 million views. Look at him, killing it. J Diggs, rocking, 113K. My boy, for being an older rapper, he's really still holding it together.
Listen, all the clout come off my name.
I might need to get him up
Now
here
here goes the thing, right? All these people, they never make an effort. I tell them where I'm at. I dare to tell me where they at.
Okay. I'm going to tell him that.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, I think it's coming
Niggas
through.
clout chase off my name and say, all right, I'm clout chasing. I said this, but this is far as I want to go.
The diss song he made about you.
That ain't how it happened.
The diss song he made about you is his 8th most popular video on his YouTube channel, and he has a song from 2 months ago that has almost twice as many views as the Wack 100
listen,
diss.
all that come from me.
No, this one, he's got a beautiful blonde woman of some
All
sort.
that come from me.
He's bunny hopping, it would appear. And he's got 2.3 million.
Listen, and he paid for 750,000 views.
Look at J Diggs, surrounded by snow bunnies.
Yeah,
Umar would be proud. No, actually, Umar would be disgusted.
That ain't my thing.
Umar would be mad as
Yeah, that ain't my thing. That I don't do snow bunnies.
Okay.
Respectfully. Jason Loves does
Thank you.
that.
I appreciate that.
Jason Loves does that. I don't do snow bunnies.
You know about Matt Barnes?
What about Matt? I know Matt.
Good guy.
What about Matt?
Let's get him on here.
That's cool people.
Yeah.
I'll call the homegirl. I forget her name from Compton.
Heather.
What's the crazy ass homegirl?
Who?
No, he don't know her. I forget her name.
You want me to take
always
J
said-
Diggs off the screen?
She said, I don't give a
I think
she
J
put up
Diggs
there.
and Lefty Gunplay ought to do a song. You think he could help?
Bro, listen.
It's going to do more
Lef-
views than his average video.
Lefty shit over with.
J Diggs should
I
bring him
love
back.
when people mention my name. I'm the only one that can go say something and 30 other people go blog about what I said.
The fact that you think you're the only person who can do that is insane.
That's a fact.
Anything I say, same exact effect.
Nah, maybe academics. You don't count.
Academics for sure, Vlad.
You don't
et
even
cetera.
count.
What? I'm at the bare minimum top 10 most influential hip hop personalities.
No, that's because you're porn. Your porn numbers have you there. We pulled your shit.
Nobody cares about that.
Bullshit.
No.
Your porn shit, we pulled your shit. The porn shit has you up there.
Pulled what shit?
You're
How
not.
come when they do that complex list, now granted, it's bullshit that they put me at number 22, but how come you're not on there?
I don't know.
And there's a lot of other lapses as well. Sean Cotton's not on there. So
Watch
that
this.
list to me is garbage. But why
pulled up
aren't
some
you
shit.
on there?
Listen.
Maybe that's
academics-
25 people who make more noise than you.
Academics 2.8 million.
For what? 2.8 million what?
10.4 million. Wack 100 15.5 million.
15.5 million
Listen,
what?
They hold on. Hold on.
Some imaginary metrics.
What? You want me to pull it up?
I want to pluck the gray hairs out of your eyebrows so bad.
Leave my eyebrows alone.
I'm just saying.
You can pluck it,
I
and
look
I'm
at
gonna
them
give
every day.
you a black shiner.
No, I'm gonna have
around
to
your
shoot you
eyeball.
with a tranquilizer dart first so that I won't have to hold you down.
Man, I love my
Oh, I'm gonna put you in a triangle choke. Would you compete against me in a jiu-jitsu match?
Look at this.
No.
Look at this.
Because if I win,
What'd that say?
I'm plucking those nose hairs out.
What'd that say?
This is a screenshot. It says Kai Cenat. You're basing this on how many Google results
No,
they
I'm
have?
finna show you something.
So Kai Cenat has 10 million Google results.
Watch this. Let me show you something.
Nobody bases anything
It don't
on how
matter.
many things come up when you search somebody's name
It don't
on
matter.
Google.
What does that say?
Okay. Wack 100, 15.4 million.
Listen. Say what you want, bro.
Adam 22.
Your shit is crazy because of the porn we pulled you. You on all your porn. Your shit's crazy.
Thank you. I'm a very legendary
Your
porn
shit's
star. I
crazy.
appreciate you saying that. I don't even
crazy.
see it. It doesn't even. I don't even know
My
how to
man
do
pulled it
that.
up.
Do I go tools? Oh, look at that. 6.2 million results.
Your shit's crazy.
I can say, because, okay.
6.2 million.
Do you get Google alerts for your name?
Yeah, 6.2 million, right?
That is incredible. I'm great.
I'm 9 million stronger than you, right?
I'm 60% of a Kai
Listen to me.
Cenat.
Let me tell you something.
Do you get Google emails that tell you about like anything, including your name?
I don't get nothing.
You should set it up because it's very interesting. But now that I am in the porn world, when I get the email that has a list of all the things that were published that have my name in it, it's like all porn.
I told you, no, my man pulled you up.
It's annoying.
He said, yo, this nigga shit is crazy because of his porn.
See, now you got me Googling myself. Look how cool I look. Look how many cool people I've been around. Sugar Sean, Crip Mac. They got people doing whole blog posts about my hair transplant.
I don't wish jail on nobody, man. You know,
I know
Crip Mac
Trippy
be home
Red.
about 18 months.
I know Trippy Red. I know Andrew Tate through Zoom.
You don't know Trippy Red.
I know Drake. Oh, look at that. I know fucking. I know Lotto. I don't know why they're putting me in a picture with Lotto. They're putting me with Kanye. They're putting me with Pop Smoke. They're putting me and you with ICP. Oh, this is another black dude who f***ed my wife, Lil D. Shout out to him. Another person who f***ed my wife, Shane Gillis. Look at me. Me with the blick in my face. Iconic.
You know you left your blick in there, right? You're dumb as fuck.
How you know that?
I went in there.
We have security here right now. I can wait. It's sitting right there waiting for me. Adam 22 of No Jumper announces his first gay scene with a man he was caught walking his dog with. It's fun looking at your Google results.
Yo, look, man.
Ooh, me and Violet Myers. Fucked her a bunch of times. Honestly, one of the biggest honors of my entire life. Really, any Mexican woman is a massive honor. Look, I know Jason Love. They got me with Jason Love. They got me with Kodak. They got me with what's his name? Lil Drop Top. Remember him? Oh, got a Rolling Stone article about how I'm a Nazi. Anyway, all right. We out. I think we're out. Look, we got AI of me. That's not even a real picture.
Which one?
Look at that. Look how weird.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. That does look weird.
That's funny looking. I'm just gonna Google myself on here all the time. I'm not gonna say what rapper I interviewed recently, but he put me on his close friends, and I seen him bunny hopping. I was like, ooh, Umar's gonna be pissed. He goes, I live in fear of that day.
You know, hey, listen.
Would you look down on him if he was bunny hopping?
No.
Nah.
It's just not.
You don't bunny hop.
I'm like a fly nigga, man. I don't do none of that old weird shit, man.
I have my boy Doty
No, he's
6.
saying white women. I don't.
No, oh, you thought I was talking about
White shit. Yeah.
you a white woman?
Personally, I told you.
You haven't?
I have never.
Can I
It's
buy
a
you one?
mental block for me.
Sure. What the fuck you talking about?
Get over here.
What the fuck you talking about, man? Hell yeah.
There we go.
Kids.
All right.
Play with me.
Listen, I could drop a couple hundred to see you getting some white pussy for show.
Adam, you promised me some McDonald's shit and I still ain't got that yet. Don't promise you no.
Hold on. Did you catch
I'm
what
gonna
he
get you
just
some
said?
McDonald's too.
Yo, third. Did you
Italian
catch what
beef
he
and
just
Pepsi.
said? P-Funk, because I know you don't be catching this slick shit. He said I can spend a couple hundred to see you getting some white pussy. Now, you know third to f*** your ass up. That's some penitentiary,
Ain't
bro.
no shining around this motherfucker.
Listen, I'm gonna keep my distance. I don't want to smell
I
it.
want you to catch that.
You a slick nigga.
I want to see you knock some shit down.
You better watch that shit on YouTube like everybody.
Yeah.
Well, if I could set a phone up on a tripod, that would be good. I like to watch it in the safety of my own home.
Not no live shit, but if you want to watch that shit, like, yeah. I'm for it.
I want to see you go white too.
Hey, Adam.
R&B won't allow it.
Not gonna happen.
Adam, look. If Crip Mac gets some pussy, I'm a whole lot flyer to him.
I saw Crip Mac eat chicken and rice out of a woman's ass.
What?
I ain't that type of nigga.
I cash apped her like $300 to do it.
And he ate chicken and rice.
This is on the No Jumper Patreon.
Hell no.
We could put a little flashback clip in the video right now. So if Crip Mac was in the mood for some top and the stimulus had just hit, how much you charging my boy?
Something nifty or 50. He better not have $50 though. You know $50.
About 55.
$55. He better have like $5,500. You know what I'm saying? Stimmy check. God damn, $5,500.
Shout out to him for living his best life.
That's all. I know he didn't snitch. I seen him eat that chicken out her ass.
Oh, young guy.
Shout out to him for living his best life.
Man, you know what's crazy? Yesterday, I'm so used to my poker life and my hoodsta life not ever overlapping. Yesterday, I sit down at the poker table. Young African-American gentleman across from me. I'm kind of scoping his tattoos, kind of thinking like, oh, okay, he's from somewhere. I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to keep it polite. He pulls up his shirt, changes his outfit. I see it off the belly. I seen where he's from.
Where you from?
I'm not going to. This is real street shit. You wouldn't understand. But I was like, okay. We got some overlap. I didn't know that the G's played poker.
The who?
The gang members.
What do you mean, dummy? What you think they do in prison all day? Spades, poker, pinochle.
Yeah. But
You would like prison.
They doing that shit for like Cheez-Its.
You would like prison.
You want to sit at
You
this
would be a
table.
real
You
ankle
got
grabber.
to have 20K on you if you want to sit down at this
You
poker
would be a
table.
real. What are you saying?
Realistically, that's going to
Are you
exclude
saying
most of the
black
prison
people don't-
population.
Are you saying black people don't got $20,000?
The people in jail are playing poker for
I know
cigarettes.
motherfuckers in jail that brought houses while they was in jail.
Yeah? Off selling that
fact.
booty hole.
No, that's no. What are you talking about? Your whole mind is up.
You heard? So who's going to have the best? Who's your pick for who's going to have the best verse in the No Jumper Cipher? Here are your options. Brick Baby, Almighty Suspect, Lush, Flacco, me.
Almighty Suspect.
You think he got it?
Lush gonna be the wackest.
Oh, no. Lush went kind of crazy.
Nah, he gonna
I'm
be
not going to lie. Brick went crazy too, though.
Listen,
I haven't heard Flacco's verse yet.
Almighty, Brick, Flacco gonna be dope because he gonna be stuttering. He gonna be like, a one, a two, wait up, wait, two, and he gonna do that shit.
But you know when they rap, they
you gonna
punch in a bar at a time.
Lush has to go after Flacco.
No.
You gotta go last.
I am going last.
Lush has to come after Flacco. He can't go after Almighty or Brick. You gotta put Flacco after them too.
In my head, the order is going to be Brick, Lush, Almighty, Flacco, me. Or Brick, Lush, Flacco, Almighty,
The two
me.
hardest should go first. Because we're going to turn it off after them anyway.
The only reason I'm considering Brick not going first is because I think Brick rapped a lot longer than everybody else.
Almighty, Brick, Flacco, Lush, you. Wack on the intro.
Can I play my verse for you if you promise that you're not going to say anything?
I'm not going to say, I don't give a about your verse. I'm just saying. I just wanted to hear it to see what I was going to say.
I'm going to play it for you. This has been the Adam and Wack Show. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a beautiful Sunday. Go to church.
What episode is this?
53.
Avalon. Shout out to my niggas over there in Avalon.
Let's go.
Let's go.